right, Cancer, we are looking into the new year, 2024. I hope you have been well. Excuse me. We have a universal year 8 in 2024. I don't know why I said November. Don't know where that came from, but we are looking into the year 2024. Universal year 8, big energy. It's a very strong energy. It is the conduit between the higher realms and the material plane. It is very powerful for manifestation, for creation, but it also can create friction. So balance is key this year. Very important to remember, but you can definitely create with that 8. So let's go into Cancer's reading here for the main energy for the year. Whew. Fortune's wheel, your challenge. The Hermit, starting strong here, your gift for the year, the High Priestess, and your hidden message under the surface for Cancer. Ooh, there were 2 readings. I believe it was Taurus and yours so far have the biggest. I think Taurus actually had the Fortune's wheel at the beginning. You have the 6 of water at the bottom of the deck. Let's just take a peek. Love. Ooh, okay. Well, for some, you are going to have a soulmate kind of relationship showing up here. You do have love with the 6 of Cups. This definitely does have a very soulmate past life. And this could also be family. It's going to be a very, very close relationship that's either going to develop, heal, or show up this year. Okay, so that's going to be, I feel, a very strong theme. It also can mean that you, Cancer, in 2024 are going to go through very strong healing within yourself, potentially with child energy, child self, and coming into alignment more within, with that Lovers there, being more in alignment with your values, your beliefs. Okay, so let's get into this here. You have all major arcana and the Queen of Earth as your under the surface. So Fortune's wheel is your main energy for the year. So if you have been in stagnation, if you've been waiting on something, if you've been stuck, if you've been going through a really hard karmic lesson, this is the movement out. This is the change. This is the change within, also within yourself, maybe feeling completely different. Maybe you've gone through a huge transformation. Again, if there's been any kind of stagnation before, this is the year where things are going to start to move. You have the Hermit as your challenge. This is a 9. Because it's a challenge, for some, I'll just say this, I'm getting the feeling, if you have been at home, if you've been in isolation, if you have cut people out, and that also is a response to difficulties. When we are going through difficulties, and that's kind of the crab shell in your archetype. It can be very protective of the heart, of the softness underneath. And with that can create isolation or distance or lack of trust with the world and with engaging with others. So there could be this kind of the sense of, is it safe? Is it safe to move out? Is it okay to move out? Is it okay to move into this direction? So you may be even holding yourself back in some form, but I'll go deeper. You have the High Priestess here, number 2. It's interesting here that with number 2 is it's number 2 in numerology is related to the moon. It is the most intuitive and sensitive, connected number. Very emotional. So this is your gift this year. Cancer, you're one of the most intuitive zodiacs in the zodiac calendar. But there's something here where you are going to deepen your own personal practice, your own self-awareness, your own depth within. And even maybe psychic abilities, intuitive abilities. This is where it's going to really heighten for you this year. The Queen of Earth is under the surface. And so we'll look deeper into the tarot, but this could definitely represent something of the nature of learning to be very grounded, taking your time, maybe even being very wise. Maybe it's something that you're learning this year, to be wise about finances, wise about the body. Being very smart, a lot of wisdom with the Queen of Earth, Taurus energy. So there's something under the surface that you might be learning, or that you might be, and I mean learning as in kind of it's becoming an inherent sense of awareness within yourself regarding body, regarding finances as well. So we'll go into this, and it could even be family, just being very more nurturing in some form. So under the Fortunes wheel for Cancer, this is 2024. Okay, you get the Tower, you get the Knight of Cups, which is your energy. Okay, water. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles. What are you nurturing? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is, like I said, I feel this year is there's a lot of caution. There's a lot of caution around investing, around making a move, moving forward. I just feel that you could be very sensitive. And sensitive, I mean in a way of cautious, cautious and thinking things through, being in the present moment, working towards the Queen of Earth. You have a lot of Earth energy coming in here. So there's this kind of cautionary, it's caution, but in a good way, being very careful, very calculated and step by step, I feel, for some of you here, but it's a determined energy. It's a very determined energy towards your goals. Well, look at this. You have the Tower with the wheel, the Fortunes wheel. It's coming in for 2024. What is it bringing? Love. It could be bringing your heart, opening more. This Tower could be within yourself. It could be within yourself, but it also could be bringing in love. Now, if it's bringing in love, it somehow has a disappointment, or even maybe it's someone from your past where there was a disappointment and now it's coming in to heal. There also could be yourself, Cancer, because this is your card, moving towards healing something from the past that was disappointing. So there's kind of closure, I feel, for some of you as well, in a certain matter to do with a relationship or to do within your heart. And that's all what this is speaking to here. So you get some kind of movement, you get closure. You get something that was very difficult, like something that caused a lot of pain, the situation from the past that is getting some kind of resolution. There's a healing process taking place from it. You have the Eight of Pentacles as well here, and this is all of a sudden hard at work. Sorry, the air system's kicking in. The noise just probably kicked into the microphone. The Eight of Pentacles is hard at work, really focused, very dedicated. It's interesting if you can see this here. You have the Tower, this is the big change. In the middle, you have the heart, the emotion. On the outside, you have the diligence, the hard work, the determination with that Knight of Pentacles. So you have sort of this powerful energy on the outside. On the inside, you have the sweet, you have the heart, right? So it's kind of your archetype. Like I said, it's the hard shell on the outside, the toughness on the outside, but then the soft heart on the inside. Hermit. Okay, so this is your main challenge for the year. What is the Hermit about for Cancer? You have the Queen of Swords and the Empress. What's your guidance for the challenge? Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles, High Priestess at the bottom of the deck for guidance, and that's your gift, is the guidance, right? So I'll just get into that in a moment. You have the Hermit, Queen of Swords, and the Empress are coming in as clarifiers for the challenge. Queen of Swords, I mean, this could be anything of being really, you might even be holding yourself back from trusting or opening yourself to, it's like sharing information or engaging in conversation. You might be blocking people out. There might even be a lot of maybe even trigger response with words. Is the Queen of Swords in the challenge position is she's cold. She's very, very cold and very direct and can really sting with her words. And or on the reverse side, just not say anything at all. So I feel that Hermit being in the challenge, I feel it's more of being very secretive, but not manipulative in a secretive way. It's just really protecting yourself and maybe not even engaging in conversation, like being completely open. So, and it could even be mind over wisdom in a way too, right? Over intellectualizing things rather than maybe going within, maybe avoiding that part of the exploratory journey. You have Empress as the challenge also. So there could be, There could be addictions, or maybe, I mean, that's kind of devil energy, but it's like harming the body. There could be lack of support within the health. Again, holding the heart in with Empress being in reverse. So this is something around love and heart healing, and I feel it's more protectiveness. I feel it's something around guardedness in that one. The Four of Swords, you have the Three of Pentacles also as your guidance. This is to rest, is take extra rest. And maybe for some of you with Empress being in the challenge, there could be an imbalance within the body, right? Within health, within well-being. So there could be the Four of Swords here saying, take extra rest, gain new perspectives, rest the mind, let go of the mind. I mean, the Queen of Swords could be overthinking and overanalyzing. Like I said, maybe it's like mind over the heart in some kind of way. So it's really saying to let go of the mind. The Three of Pentacles is to work with people who are close to you. You do have potentially a team or others who will support you and to work with you. So it is saying to lean on that, lean on those people or that person for assistance and for maybe even, again, building a project or working together. The High Priestess here is your gift, or sorry, it's leading into your gift, but it is also a continuation of guidance, is listen to your internal system. You are the most intuitive zodiac in the zodiac calendar, the zodiac archetype. So this is a really important year to listen to yourself and feel rather than thinking. It's about feeling. It's about going deeper. It's about connectedness within yourself and connectedness with others. So let's go into the High Priestess for your gift. This is the gift for 2024. That Six of Cups is back. So there could be, like I said, the Page of Cups. There's a lot of healing here, I feel, with a relationship. Page of Swords and Six of Swords. So you have like, and the Queen of Earth is back here. These readings, the majority of them have had repeating and crossovers, like really, really strong messages here that are tied in really nicely. So you have, what did I say, right? Mind versus the heart. You have air over here, you have water over here, and the High Priestess is at the top. So it is all about feeling this year. So make sure that you are feeling and honoring your gut, your heart, your internal being, and just tuning in and giving yourself some time to process this information if you need it, rather than feeling like you have to respond right away or do something right away. Take your time and just check in with yourself, and also even with other relationships and people and life. Tune in, because you're going to, this is your gift, and this also can heal a relationship. You have that Six of Cups again, Page of Cups. This could be an apology. This could be just opening your heart to connecting with someone very special. This could be also healing a relationship. So there's going to be a heightened experience in love and healing with a particular relationship dynamic, if it's new or if it's previous. Then you have the Page of Swords and the Six of Swords, which is moving on. It's moving on. There's a new form of communication. I feel the new form of communication is going to be through the heart. I feel the new form of communication is going to be vulnerable. It's going to be soft. It's going to be healing in some kind of way. And the Page of Swords is new communication and new ideas, new thoughts, new insights, allowing you to let go of the past. Now, you do have two people in the boat here. So if it's a relationship of any kind, it's moving on from the past and having new insight towards the future. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles also is a gift, but that's moving you to under the surface. So the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus energy, like I said, is being very wise and very grounded. So being very smart and thorough through decisions and through actions. This is investing with money. This is where you put your energy. This is where you put your actions. And finances, like I said, investments, also treating the body and relationships. So being very wise and making smart moves. So under the Queen of Earth, this is under the surface. You have the Emperor, Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups, Ace of Water, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's a strong theme of love here. Let's just take a peek for fun You have the Two of Wands. So some of you may have new love that is going to open up a new chapter. Now, it could even be relocation. It could be travel. It could be a whole new opportunity altogether. Under the surface, you have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor could be your other person. You have the Queen of Earth. You have one person who's very resourceful, very earthy, one person who's very strong, very provider, very logical, very maybe even successful. Maybe someone's going to take care of the other person. But this also could be yourself, Cancer. Being very grounded in your decisions, being very grounded and supporting yourself, supporting others, maybe family, even career. So the Emperor is rising up into a very strong position as a provider, as a good maybe business person or family member. It could be fatherly figure. It doesn't have to be gender specific, of course. So you also have the Six of Cups under the surface. You may have a lot of confusion or daydreaming or fantasizing under the surface. It could have to do with this. Now, this could be a person, like I said. It could be a family member, could be love. But the Seven of Cups is going to maybe leave a little bit of confusion. Now, it's all about choosing from your heart. And maybe that's why your intuition is going to be strengthening here. If it is yourself, you're moving into the Emperor role. Maybe you just have a lot of choices this year. You do have the Page of Pentacles. I feel that you are, through using your intuition, you are going to be choosing something wisely to invest into your future, something very committed and concrete. The Four of Cups is, you know what? I just feel it's going to be a slower moving year. I don't feel this year is all about, you have the Tower, but the Tower can be like a slow burn. It doesn't have to be a big all of a sudden thing. This year is definitely a year of movement, but it's going to be, a lot of it is going to be under the surface, and it's going to really separate you from the past in some kind of way. It could be in all ways, actually. And the Ace of Cups, right? To do with maybe opening up for a new adventure in love or healing or filling your cup, like having your heart open. And maybe you've gone through healing as well and you're feeling more open within your heart space. All right there, Cancer. I'm wishing you all the best, and I will be seeing you again very soon. Take care.